Hello, welcome to Reviews, Riffs, and Reactions. My name is Nick.
I'm Brandon.
And today we're going to be reacting to Circle With Me by Spiritbox.
So yeah, we've obviously been checking out any Spiritbox video we can. We're really enjoying this project that started.
Yeah, I mean this is, I guess you could say like a long-time band for our channel. Like we did our first reaction to them like way back in the early days.
Yeah.
I say early days, it's like a year and a half ago.
A long time ago when we were one half.
Back in 2019.
Yeah, back in them old days.
But I'm really interested to hear this. I wasn't super into the last song we checked out. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I know a lot of people had to tell us that the reason that there was no screaming or anything was because it was supposed to be more of like a heartfelt, like serious song.
Yeah, like a tribute.
Yeah. And of course our dumbasses were like, yeah, it's a racehorse and why isn't she screaming?
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you don't listen to the song and you just jump into it. I mean, again, we don't know what we're getting into here.
Yeah, exactly.
We just definitely know that they've got a lot of different, I mean, like no two of their songs have almost been like alike.
Yeah.
Almost in a way. Or they add a lot more depth. Again, the band's evolving. They've got a lot of skill. There's no telling where they'll take it. So this is a pretty fun ride so far.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested in where we go next.
Yeah. So let's check this out.
Check it out. Oops. Table kicking.
Be yours.
I don't even want to pause it. Just want to keep going.
I love her singing voice.
Yeah, that was one of the great things. I mean, a lot of people probably know the history or don't, but obviously Courtney and the guitarist, I remembered his name forever, now I can't. Today's been really bad for remembering names and artists and comic books and movies. Anyway, they started in I Wrestled the Bear once, and they took over when the other lead singer had gotten pregnant, and they were kind of the stand-ins, and they didn't want to just be like, you know, like the bench warmers. So then they wanted to go make their own project. And when this came out, I was just like, well, you know, there was so much about this duo and, you know, what they added to I Wrestled the Bear Once that I really enjoyed. I mean, I'm a huge I Wrestled the Bear Once fan. And I liked that stuff. I liked all the crazy taps and weird noises and crazy guitar stuff. But this is so refreshing because it's so good. Like, it's such good songwriting. Like, I'm listening to the crazy bass melody, and I'm listening to the way the guitar just like flows, and then her voice just adds. It's the frosting on the cake.
Yeah.
it makes it perfect. It makes it work really well. It's really good to hear.
Yeah, I love everything that we've heard so far.
Yeah.
The camera is clearly spinning in circles, so they're circling with them. Something I thought was interesting is, because we obviously shoot multiple videos in a day, as I'm sure most people making YouTube videos do. We've been talking like all day about like the difference between like a music video where it's a performance and a music video where it's like a short film, like it's a story being told. And almost everything that we've seen today has been like little short films, and this is almost like bringing it full circle, with this one being so far mostly just a performance.
Yeah.
So that's just a neat little
Yeah, and I'm enjoying the performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be yours. Feel the weight of a mountain. It could all be yours if you had the words of play. Trade a cup down the altar. It could all be yours. Vulture circling the flame.
Scream time.
I knew it was about to get heavy. I was hoping.
I was trying to pause it before it
Yeah.
happened, and I was like right in there. I screwed it up. I'm so ready.
Yay.
I know. I love this so much. I love the dynamic between her screaming and her singing
Yeah.
voice. Like, the thing that makes this band for me is her. Like,
Yeah.
there's a million bands out there that tune low and they kind of have like this genty kind of sound, but it's her.
Yeah.
I love her voice.
And that's would kind of be what like an argument for like I Wrestle the Bear once would be, was like it was the majority screaming and you were looking for like the singing part. And then when the singing part would come, you'd be like, this is so cool, but let's get right back into that. But this has the huge buildup of like, you're listening to this cool, like, you know, kind of like alternative metal with singing, and it's really nice. And you're just looking forward to that part where Johnny Cage does the splits and punches you in the dick. And every time it happens,
It's so good.
I'm glad I'm Melina and I'm getting punched in the dick.
Yeah, I've never been so happy to be punched in the dick in my life.
So, but yeah, absolutely. I think we said this in Blessed Be. Just it's amazing. Like, I wish I could be more in tune with the band, and I could, you know, I'm sure that fans of the band are watching this and being like, how do you not know when? But I don't know what they're doing. I don't know when an album's coming out. I don't know like if they're looking for a big release, or if I'm gonna get that opportunity to sit down in my armchair with my corncob pipe and my button nose and be able to like listen to the whole album and just take all this in, because I keep getting these singles and I really like them, and I know we just add them to the playlist.
I've just assumed that like singles is like what they do. I mean, that's like a model they talk about for like modern bands, like instead of releasing an album, just releasing like singles here and there and then maybe like an EP or something, just because that's how people consume music now. Like they listen to like a song or two at a time. They don't usually like sit down and listen to an album. So like you can kind of like keep the momentum going just by like us like releasing singles every few months.
Well, that's great for again putting all that energy into one song, and then obviously in my situation where you collect the songs, then you have a compilation, which is pretty much an album where you can just sit down and enjoy it in its entirety. It's just, I guess what I'm asking for is I just want more. I need more than like, oh, Spiritbox came out with a new song this month, like 4 months later for one song, and I'm just like, oh, I want to listen to it so bad.
I think at some point we're going to have to do a video where we like talk about like the pros and cons of the way we consume music now.
Yeah.
Because we talk about it all the time, like what it was like listening to a CD compared to, you know, listening to like songs that just come out on Spotify. And like I think for how much we've talked about it, we could probably put together a pretty interesting
Yeah,
video.
our weird
about
perspectives on the industry.
It. Yeah.
Anyway, let's not interrupt the lady. Let's
got
hear what
40
she's got to
seconds.
say. Yeah.
Could all be us if you let the birds of prey train a cut down the altar. It could all be us. Vultures circling the flame. Feel the weight of the mortar. A traitor watching me as birds of prey never falter. This could all be us. This could all be
Ooh.
I want to listen to it again.
I know so many songs have ended today where we're just like, I want more. Stopping it. Just keep going. Oh man.
That was great. I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Yep, that was fantastic.
Like I'm gonna add it to my phone as soon as I turn the camera
Yeah,
off.
I can't even be. I can't even be like, well, there was this one part I don't like.
No, all of it. It was so good.
Perfect.
Yeah. I need more.
All right, thanks for watching, and ignore all of our videos and go to only Spiritbox videos because
Yeah.
they're the best one.
I need more of this. Camera off so I can add it to my phone.
We'll be back maybe.
Yeah, there was nothing
Yeah.
I didn't like. Everything was awesome. Like they keep getting better.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I could add is the shout out to the Bossy guitar. I remember I was telling one of my friends who was a guitarist who's been getting back into guitar and he hasn't been playing the guitar for a long time. I was like, man, guitars are crazy these days.
Yeah.
I was like, look at this bad boy. It's got like freaking NASA technology balancing acts and everything about it's really. It's $5,000. So I hope to one day be able to sell all of my personal belongings to be able to play one, or be as successful as Spiritbox and their awesome asses to be able to afford nice
Yeah.
instruments that make your music sound fucking amazing.
You know what? I was talking about a Bossy guitars. This was a while ago, like maybe like a month or two ago. But I was just like, I would love to have just one. And like I went to the website and like I was like, what's the most inexpensive one? And like inexpensive. And I was still just like, several $1,000s.
Yeah, they're. Again, I would love to see the difference of what happens when you put that piece of hardware in your hands. Like,
Yeah.
Is it that? Are you like, that is $3,000?
Well, I mean, it's something they talk about where it's like it's the return, like price to return, where it's like obviously the difference between a $600 guitar and a $2,000 guitar is like this, but the difference between a $2,000 guitar and a $3,000 guitar is like that. So like it's gonna be good, but like, is it $1,000 good compared to like a $2,000 guitar?
Or you could be really bad like me and just play a first act guitar and then like graduate onto just like an Ibanez RG, and it's like.
What do you mean like you? That was literally me. My first electric guitar was a first act guitar, and then my second guitar was an Ibanez RG. They're both sitting right there.
Holy crap. Well, yeah, that's a big spread. I thought First Act really didn't even make guitars except for the kids section at Walmart. So that's a surprise. There's stickers on it.
I mean, I guess I could be a little bit clear. My first guitar was a Yamaha nylon string acoustic guitar, but I was like 12 or 13 years old or whatever, and I was like, I want to play Metallica. Get out of here!
We need distortion in our lives.
Yeah. So, back on track.
Yeah.
The song was great. Everything was great. I loved it. I hope there's more soon.
Yes. I know they're going to be working on it. They're together. They're working on music, and as it comes out, it's really good.
So that was Circle With Me by Spiritbox. If you like the song, let us know in the comments below. And if you didn't like the song,
Go away.
watch it again. You'll like it the second time.
Subscribe to somebody else.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.